Hey and welcome to my quick review of the Akko ACR87 stacked acrylic plate keyboard. I've been testing this keyboard for about a month now, and I think it's time to give my opinion, because there's not a lot of coverage on this keyboard online. I purchased the board on AliExpress, and you can find a link to it in the video description. My particular keyboard is the Jelly White 10 keyless version, which comes with the new Akko CS Jelly White switches, and these very nice white ASA profile PBT keycaps, with a couple of extra black and white keycaps included for free, so you can play around with different combinations to suit your particular preference. Nice! The case is translucent and allows the RGB from the keyboard to shine through and provide a very nice glowy effect, so if you want a light show, this keyboard can definitely provide that. The keys are north-facing and feature per key RGB, and there are also LEDs around the bottom of the PCB that provide this very nice underglow effect, if you're into that sort of thing. The board comes as a pre-built, with everything already installed, so it will be ready to go when you receive it. This is both a good and bad thing at the same time though. While the switches feel very satisfying and light out of the box, the included plate mount stabilizers have a terrible amount of rattle, so you will have to work on them right away if that sort of thing disturbs you. To fix this issue on my board, I clipped the stabilizer legs and did the Holee mod, as well as re-looped them with glorious G-loop. Additionally, I put some noise dampening foam strips into the spacebar in order to reduce the hollowness. I also applied 3 layers of masking tape on the PCB, which does decrease the quality of the light show, but gives the keyboard a much better sound than out of the box, which is definitely worth it for me. One problem with this stacked acrylic plate construction is the fact that one of the plates is just a very tiny frame around the edge of the board, and it bends very easily, so you need to be careful when disassembling the board and putting it back together. Speaking of disassembly, there are a total of 11 screws you need to remove in order to take the whole construction apart. Everything is readily accessible, and general disassembly is very easy. The board is also hot swappable, which means you probably won't even need to disassemble the board anyways, unless you want to do some tape or foam mod, since you can just easily swap out the switches without any soldering. The lighting modes can be accessed via the function keys on the right, where you can cycle through a whole bunch of different lighting modes. Please note, however, that you are stuck using these modes because there's no software suite for this keyboard. You can record macros on the keyboard itself with the included instructions in the manual, which works flawlessly and is really all I could ever ask for, because I much prefer simplistic and easy to access options directly on the keyboard to a bloated software suite. Overall, I think this board can be a great option for people looking to get a pre-built with solid keycaps, decent switches and nice looking RGB for an affordable price point. The only pain point for me are the one piece of acrylic that bends a little too easily when disassembling and the terrible stock stabilizers, but these are only minor issues in my opinion. I hope this review was helpful. Following is a quick sound test of the board with all mentioned modifications already in place.